Oh my gosh, the market's too saturated. I love telling myself that the market is too saturated so that I can't grow my business. Yeah, that makes me feel good. I really like that. I like using that excuse. I like associating with that excuse because it just like it makes me feel good. That like, that is not my fault. It's not my fault that, I haven't united with my thing that I want to do. It's the market. Hello, I'm your host, La Ariana Wajindi, and this is our 30-day challenge with regard to the money and like bringing an awareness to all of those limiting beliefs that we tell ourselves about money. And so today we're going to talk about business wise, like the market is too saturated. There are a billion Facebook ad agencies. That's not my sign. And that's, that's why it's not working for me. That feels really delicious to say that because then that means that it's not my fault. And I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, it's not my fault. It feels good. I'm going to say that. I mean, like there's other people who are successful, but they've got it. Like, I mean, I've done what they've done, but you know, it's just, it's not me. I mean, I did all that I could do. I'm gonna give up. It just wasn't for me. Okay, so let's try and unpack this a little bit. Granted, there are some niches that have an overabundance of generality. Now, like we've said before, what we need to do is set ourselves apart. We have this little thing right here, and there's phones, and you're already using the internet, and you can search best XYZ thing. If you really wanted to, if you really committed yourself wholeheartedly, completely immersed yourself, if you really decided to do the darn thing, it would happen. So why does it feel more delicious to use the excuse that the market is too saturated? Why do you not want to niche down and make yourself so unique or a category of one and impact the world? How does it feel so good to sit there and enjoy giving up, using an excuse and just say, well, the market's overflowed. It's too crowded. I can't do it. Yeah. I'm going to try it, but it just didn't work. What is this? Like, seriously. Oh my goodness. What are you talking about? That's so silly. There are people, with regards to businesses, there are people who you are here to serve. And maybe, and of course, maybe whatever the specific niche that you're in right now, maybe that's not for you. However, you can totally make it that, right? So maybe it is that this feels delicious because this wasn't aligned. Maybe you want to go do a different route. Go inside, have that inner conversation, kind of close your eyes, ask yourself, what's my next step? Give me a sign. However, this video is more so for the person who kind of like, I'm going to use a good example of direct sales. I know. So when there is someone who hops from direct sale company, direct sale company, direct sale company, direct and company and company and company, company, you're just using it as an excuse, right? Like it isn't the company because there's people who are successful in the company. It's you. So why does this feel so delicious? Why does repeating this story of, oh my gosh, I failed at Sensi, I failed at Avon, I failed at Unique, I failed at Young Living, I failed at Tupperware, I failed at Sensi, I failed at whatever it is, right? However, there is somebody that can start today and they can like, boom, in a year, they can be like a director. or an executive director, right? Like with this, like this specific instance of this person hopping around, they're not committed. They're not committed. Why aren't you committed? What is your fear of commitment? That is what you're going to want to work on. All right. I love you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.